But do you guys know the song Jerusalem? It's a new one.
I don't think so.
What? Come on.
Jerusalem.
Drake. Blake. Drake.
Oh, I'm on
Drake. Drake Blake.
Mix between Drew and Blake. Drake.
Yeah, there's Drew and Blake is Drake.
Drizzy.
Drizzy on the track.
Is this it?
Yes. That's it. Can you share sound or no?
If Drew allows me to.
Let him share it. So then they bring me into the meeting. All the girls are in the meeting, and they blasted this song. And they have all a dance to it.
Can't change it.
There's a dance to it. They tap their foot like 6 times, right? Then they tap their left foot 6 times, and they switch it up. They do this. It's the big dance, I guess. That's it. Vince, I know Vince can do this dance. It's easy. And they tap their foot like 6 times over here, they tap their foot 6 times over here, they switch it up a couple times, and then they do one of these. And then they tap it, and they do one of these. It was awesome, the energy that they had, right? So I'm excited to get the Spanish going out here. They're gonna bring different type of energy and different flow over to the office for sure. On office days, you know, I think we gotta pick a day where we do get dressed up and do this. They go Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the office. We do Tuesday, Thursday, or Monday, Thursday. I'm sorry, right?
Yeah.
So Monday we usually announce as a dress down day. Thursday we're going to play basketball. That's my dilemma, right?
Tuesday.
Tuesday we got
I
Thursday.
like dressing up Thursday. Tuesday.
Yeah. But that's not everybody in the office though.
Yeah.
You know.
Thursday.
So we could do Monday for the agency meeting. Everybody's here, everybody's dressed up. You know, we could do that. It's Monday. Get ready for your week. But I definitely want to do something where once a week I want to do what they do, and everybody pick a color each week. You know what I'm saying? And then we could get pictures and we got to have more social media. If you look at their thing, every day they're posting stuff. When their people make a sale, they post it on the story. So that's going to get a good buzz going. When we have people following, they're going to see all kind of stuff. Where they got to be like, I don't even know what's going on, but it just looks like fucking great shit. Okay, it has to be like that. When they follow your Instagram, they're like, dude, I don't even really know what he does, but he's always somewhere and he's always doing something. Like last time I saw, he was in Florida, he was over here, then he was in a meeting, he was talking, looked like he was actually working one day, then he was playing with his kid, then he was driving a Maserati, then he was eating steak, then he was back to speaking in the meeting again. I saw him on a date with his girl. I don't even know where he's at right now. Is he in Chicago? I saw he was in Pittsburgh. Every time I see this person, I don't even know what the heck they're doing. That we have to confuse the fuck out of people on Instagram. Not confuse them in a bad way, in a good way. Where they just see so much good, they don't know what the hell you do. It just looks like all kind of fire, everything, right? But right now, there's no kind of fire. There's nothing. There's 3 posts a fucking week. There's 3 stories a day. We need to have the agency one needs to be the one that pops off first, and then it can pop everybody else off, right? So, and what's nice though, is that if Vince has a big following, and then Vince tags the agency, all his followers are gonna see the agency. If the agency has a big following and you have a brand new guy, we could tag your brand new guy, and now your brand new guy is going to get a bunch more followers, right? It has to flow together. We have to be flowing this thing together and always be posted and tagging the agency on your stories. Everybody here needs to do stories daily. If you pull up your shit right now, if you pull up your Instagram, okay, and your circle doesn't have a circle around it, there's something wrong. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know what I'm saying. That's something wrong too. If you don't even know what I'm saying right now, that's something wrong. Okay? You see how these people are it says your story, and on your story, it has a red circle around it. That means you have a story. Okay? Drew, bet you don't have a story. Guarantee I'll bet $1 million fucking on this. Let me see it. Let me show you the
You know
example.
IG Drew.
No story. Okay? I know back button. See that right there? That means there's no story for Drew. See how it's a plus sign? That no bueno. I get anxiety when that happens. I better find something to post. Let me go on in motivationalpictures.com and find a picture of a lion that's roaring and at least post that. At least post that. Right?
Hey, Tommy, on like an average day, how many views do you get on your story?
600.
That's good. That's impactful, you know?
People message me and they say, Tommy, I look forward to your stories. Don't stop them. I swear. One person says that to you, and guess what? Like, I got to do something at least just for her. At least just for her. One person gives you a message like that. I got plenty of messages like that over the years. Tommy, I look forward to watching your stories. Right? So sometimes I'm like, I got to post something. Let me just go online, and I just scroll through my photos, because the other day I was looking for pictures for the office. So I just started finding pictures for the office. You know, like boom, like, why don't I post this one right here? There's a picture for the office. I could just screenshot that, boom, throw it up there, done. Right? People like to see selfies. I don't know why. It's a thing. It's 2000. It's just what people do. This the vision right here. This is a thing that people are very used to seeing. So they see everybody out there doing that, and then they never see any from you. You're kind of a weirdo. You guys see what I'm saying? You got to have a couple just where you're holding your phone and taking a picture of yourself and doing one of these, or a thumb up, or a number one. You know, something. Hey, looking kind of fly today. Check this out. Vena agency, right? Whatever. But you got to be looking fly. So we got to pick a day of the week when we all look fly, and we fucking blow it up. We get pictures, and you save a couple for later on in the week. You post it later on in the week. But that's not it. Then throughout the day, everybody's like, got donuts, going to see my client, Vena agency. On Zoom, another meeting, boom, boom, boom. Everything got to be posted. You too. Josh and or Drew and Gio get a picture together. Hey, here in the office with my dog, right? Hey, can you get a picture of me and him? Hey, here's me and him. Let's give her one of these, right? We got to get pictures ready for the day. Let's bring it on, bro. Whatever the day, we got to be posting stuff constantly. I'm telling you guys, telling you. Because all I can do is tell you. So, but that's what they're doing. If you can look up the Gonzalez group, If you're not friends with them, look them up, watch them. I want to steal and copy theirs. I like theirs. If we go on Instagram and have an Instagram conversation right now, or a social media conversation, you know, we can look at different SGAs, right? Well, kind of cool. Don't give me, accept this one. See, these people are all over their social media. They just tagged me in a picture from yesterday. Angel. So Angel is their RGA over there, one of their RGAs. He told me, he went, listen to this, guys. You ready for their RGA? This is their RGA, okay? He went 94 out of 100. Sales. 94 out of 100 sales. His record was 23 in a row. 23 in a row. I told him, he said, you guys get unions? I said, yeah, we get unions. He said, oh, I close every single union I ever sit with. I get 10 referrals minimum. He don't speak English, so it was being translated to me, right? We need to get the immigrant mentality. These motherfuckers just don't care. They appreciate the opportunity. They will do whatever it takes. And every day they act like it's about to be gone. Straight up, Case. They act like it's about to be gone. That's how much appreciation they have because they're fucking immigrants. I want to hire immigrants. I don't want to hire these fucking lazy ass American motherfuckers. I'm a fucking immigrant. My family's immigrants. That's where we come from. My nana came over to this fucking country for an opportunity for her grandson. She came over here, sacrificed everything so that I could have a better opportunity. And now I want to walk around like I'm too fucking busy, like I need a fucking break, like I need to take vacations. That's fucking bullshit. Fuck that shit. You feel me, Blake? Fuck that shit. This opportunity, I want you acting, Blake, like if you're going to lose your job. Like there is no entitlement. Every day, I want you acting like your job is on the fucking line. And you love this opportunity so much, and you would never let that happen. That's who I just saw. I just met with a whole room of women that would kill if somebody tried to take this opportunity away from them. Do you know what their fucking family had to do to get this to this country? You know what they had to do to get to this country? This dude, the RGA Angel, you know what he was? He was the fucking security guy at the place that we went to eat. Him and his wife said, here's a picture. And they're speaking English, Spanish to me. They said, like, this, look, it's him. When he worked here, they're trying to explain to me. So he's telling me, he's like, this is where Angel worked when he moved to this country. He was a security guy. He hated it. He said, this is not why I moved to America. This is not what we thought. And so many people moved to this country for a better opportunity and ended up being fucking waiters. They end up being busboys. They end up being security guards. They end up fucking driving Uber. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's not what these motherfuckers, these dogs move here for. They move here for opportunity, right? That's what these people were telling me. They moved from Colombia, from Venezuela. I said, why did you do it? She said, we had to get out of there. We had to get out of there. We need the immigrant mentality. The people that will do whatever the fuck it takes. They don't care. And they love the opportunity so much. They love it. That's what I seen going on down there. So anyways, he went 23. Here's another thing. They're giving 20 leads out when somebody gets released. 20 leads. Child safe. 20 child safe leads. And they all wear child safe polos, and they all have their badges. If your people do not have their badges and you're not writing the business, there's one thing, another thing. You got to have all the stuff in a row. Everything got to line up for the business to happen.
Are they doing in-home? They do virtual.
They're all in-home. All a bunch of Spanish women doing child safety presentations. Who's going to say no?
And get a ton of referrals.
10 referrals minimum. They get 20 leads and that's it. Like literally. Their agents go, I don't really need the leads. I got so many referrals I'm trying to call right now. Right? So we got to get better at referrals, hands down. And the only way we're going to do that is we force ourselves to do that, right? How would you force yourself to only eat chicken?
Take away everything else.
I would only have chicken in the house. I wouldn't have nothing else, right? How can you stop yourself from eating candy?
Take the candy away.
Get the candy out of the house, you ain't gonna eat it,
That's not gonna happen.
right?
I love candy.
So we got to force ourselves to get on referrals. So you guys got to get ready. We got to get ready for this. We have to get ready. I talked to Albie too for a half hour at the airport yesterday. They don't give nobody 100 leads. 100 leads is a thing in the past. 100 leads? He said, you give somebody 100 leads in a lead pack, you're crippling them. You're hurting them. So you think you should give them more leads. Think more leads helps? More leads hurts. More leads hurts. You cripple them even more. Before you know it, you got an agent who can barely walk down the hallway to take a piss. You got to carry him.
Use it as a crutch.
You crippled him. We got to get referrals. Have to. LB's like, it's dumb. All they got to do is sit down with 4 referrals a week, and they'll write 2,000 ALP guaranteed. The average, listen, for us and him, us right now, if you set an appointment with a lead, your average ALP off a lead is like 90. If you set a referral, the average ALP off referrals is 210. More than double. So I'm just trying to tell you, like, if I was a leader and I knew this information and I had my poor fucking agent over here who can't write a deal for the fucking life of him, maybe I should just change my strategy and have him set a couple fucking referrals on their schedule. Because last time I checked, we're getting 200 ALP for just saying, hey, Joe, I met with your cousin Bob. Will you meet me on Tuesday? Sure. Boom, $100. We make $100 for them just to say, yes, I'll meet with you on Tuesday between 5 and 6. What's 200 ALP put in your pocket, dog? Last time I checked, 200 ALP puts $100 in your pocket, bro. Get some referrals on your schedule. If you set 10 referrals, you make $1,000 just for setting them. You didn't even see them or sell them. You just set them. You wrote their name on a piece of paper next to a time and send them a little Calendly invite. Right? Find your agents that aren't writing no fucking business and look at the referrals that they set last week or the week before that, and you'll see. You'll see. I'm telling you, that's an easy answer for all of us to just turn that key, stick it in and turn that key. Like Michael motorcycle. We got to get the referrals going.
Think of that.
Because you got to turn the key. Stick them in, turn the key, watch them pee. Vince knows that. Right? You drive a bike. You should know Michael motorcycle.
Do not.
What?
I think that's before her time.
Get out of here.
One.
They used to say, you heard it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. They used to say Michael motorcycle, turn the key and watch him pee. Isn't that it?
You can turn the key and watch me pee.
Yeah, right? Okay. Tommy Whalen has no clue. You ever hear that before? You're too young and you're from Chicago, so I don't even know.
They were playing bags over corners.
Like, you ever heard of that?
So, all right. So anyways, that's what they're doing. Those are some things I want to bring back to us. We got to get better with referrals. Every single place that they go, they personally recruit everybody. They personally recruit everybody everywhere that they go. So we got to get better at personal recruiting as well. I mean, look at your team. Here's what you do. Okay. You get your new person, Vince. Okay. You sit them down and you explain to them the opportunity. You say, hey, here's how this works. Okay. Is if you want to grow into management and leadership, become a supervisor, GA, and get to the MGA position, you got to have 10 people on your team. When you have 10 people on your team and they're all doing $2,000 a week, you're going to make like $200,000 a year, right? So in order for you to get $200,000 a year, you got to get 10 people on your team. In order for you to get 10 people on your team, we got to start recruiting them now, getting them in the door. What the nice thing is each person that we bring in the door, you're going to get $750 per person up front as well. So what I want to do is I want to help you get there. All right, so let's make this list together. Let's write every single person that we know that we need to get in here. I'll call them. You can call them with me. We can call them together. And once we do that, we just need them to sit in the company overview. And the people that are right for the opportunity, they're going to be attracted to it. And the people that aren't right, they won't be a good fit. Our job is just to get them in there and give them that opportunity and see if it's a good fit or not. If we don't have them sit in the company overview, guess what? We'll never know. That's the thing. Like if I have somebody who never sat in a company overview and they don't work here, we'll never know. We're never gonna know. I'd rather them sit in and say, this is a scam. I don't want to ever see you again. Don't call me. I'm putting you on a do not call list. I'm blocking you. You guys are horrible people. I'd rather them sit in the company overview and tell me that than never sit in the company overview and us not know. You know what I mean? So, so just get them in the company overview. You have a lot of people on your team right now who have a lot of people in their lives who never saw the company overview. And that's a shame because they don't even got to put a fucking suit on and come up to the office anymore, guys. That's a shame. In fact, like they technically don't even need to click on the link. You could just send them the YouTube clip. Like there's no excuses. Every single person in every one of your team's lives should watch the group just so that they know what your dog does. Hey, you're my boy. I want you to see what I do. Just watch this for me. It'll take you a half hour. You can see what I do. And either A, you might even be able to come work here, or B, you're going to know somebody you can help me out. I know you know people. Tommy, that kid that you lived with, your boy, who was at my house, right? Did he watch the company overview yet?
He did. He did. Came into the office one time. Yeah, he did.
He
watched.
sat in, right?
Yeah.
That would be a person that I would think like, this is my boy. I don't even know, to be honest, I don't even think it's going to be good for this guy. Like I might have friends that I'm like, listen, this probably ain't going to be good for you because you're an engineer. Okay. You're a scientist. Right? This ain't going to be good for you. You're the fucking starting quarterback for the Chicago Bears. You understand? I know you're not going to work here, right? You're the goalie for the fucking Blackhawks. I know you're not going to work here, but you're my dog, right? Can you sit in and watch what I do? Because I think you might know some people that might be good for what we do. I need to grow my team. I'm a manager. One of the first things they have me doing is they have me trying to find 2 or other managers to help run my territory. So I've been trying to hire the right people, but you know, we have a lot of interviews coming in. There's people send us their resumes all the time. We have so many resumes coming in, Bob, but I find that it's easier to get the right people when I work through through people that I already know, through personal recommendations. So that's why if you can sit in, Uncle Bob, Uncle Charlie, Aunt Susie, my principal when I was in high school, Tommy, I bet your principal likes you. Call up your principal, say, hey, Mr. Principal, I got this great new career opportunity. I wanted to reach out to you because I know that you know a lot of people. I respect you. I look up to you so much, okay? And I wanted to ask your advice. If somebody called you up and said, I want to ask your advice,
They love it.
they love it. They love it. They feel like, oh, somebody wants my advice. Sure, man. What can I do? How can I help you out? And older people love to see younger people who want to gain success and knowledge. They want to help them people. The younger people that are seeking success and seeking the knowledge to be successful, and older people who have the knowledge and success, they're like, look at that young guy right there. I really want to help that young guy because I was that young guy one time, you know? Older, successful men and people in general, women, everybody, they want to help the younger people who are trying to get there, especially if they've got a good head on their shoulders and they want to do it righteously and do it the right way. And real recognizes real, so they know, you know? So I would contact these people and ask them to sit in the company overview. Like my dad does this shit. My dad contacted this lady who runs the city of Pittsburgh, all the colleges in the city of Pittsburgh, and says, hi, my son owns his own company. He needs to hire 50 people by the end of the year. And you know a lot of people. So I wanted to see, would you be able to sit in on this and see what he does? Because after you learn what the company does, you may know some people that would be a good fit with the company and opportunity. And I could give you a referral fee for each person you send over. Like my dad's playing every way he can play. You know, He's going through all kind of different avenues. And that's what we got to do. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And you have, and you got to do it to lead from the front because you're not doing it enough. I know you have more people in your Rolodex than you're not calling right now. Gio, I know you know some motherfucking studs. I know you know some people, and you could call them up and just say, hey, Christopher, I know you're a fucking G. I know you run Instagram. I know you're a fucking model. I know you play basketball. You're probably not going to be good at what I do, but I know you know a lot of people. Christopher, sit in this group, okay, and let me know afterwards what you think. What the hell did that cost you? Nothing. And it cost them nothing. And you don't even got to have them register. Just send them the YouTube link and tell them to watch it for 30 minutes and let them know what you thought. Right? I'm trying to show you guys how to get personals. Easy way to get personals without leaving your fucking house.
Can we share the link on like IG and Facebook? You know what I mean?
No, I don't want that. I don't want my company overview blasted all over social media.
Well, they have to register for it.
Oh, the link for that. Yeah, you could probably do that.
I'm not just saying anybody can view it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know
That's the
about,
same idea.
yeah. Anybody could still view it pretty much though. So, I don't know about that.
Okay. I'm just spitballing.
Yeah, you're gonna get a bunch of who knows what. I mean, I don't know if we should start putting the link out on social media for everybody to just come in and watch the group.
I'm just trying to think of a way to cast the biggest net.
Yeah. We can keep that on our bed. I'll talk to people about that. But
I don't even know if Facebook will let you post it. They might just take it down.
no, you can post it.
They take down job stuff all the time.
No, you can post it for sure. So these are ways that you can do this, guys. And when you do this, do you think you're gonna be the best at it the first time? No. But that's why we gotta keep doing it and keep doing it. Because in 2 months, you're gonna have a motherfucking superstar walk in this door, and they are gonna be the key to unlocking the whole entire city. And you're gonna be no good at doing this because you never fucking do it. You feel me? That's why we got to be good at doing this. Do it now when you got Sally Mae over here. And you can practice with Sally Mae and you can mess up with Johnny. Mess up with Johnny so when Christopher comes in and he's a stud, we can do better with him. Right? But we have to keep doing this. The best people at doing this that I've seen is Mike Russin. Mike Russin. He's the best I've seen at doing this. He gets one person in here, and before you know it, he got 10 hires next week. Where'd you get them 10 hires? Oh, I hired Roger. When I hired Roger, I went over how Roger can become a millionaire, and I showed him how to make $1 million and how to become an MGA. So you know what Roger did? Roger gave me 10 personals, and I called them all, and I hired them all the next week. I was like, wow, what else did you do? He said, that was it. I hired Roger. I told Roger, hey, here's how you do it. You got to get 10 people at least. In order to get 10 in, you're going to probably have to hire like 30, right? So let's get this list together. I'm going to go take a piss, okay? I'm going to take a piss. Get a water. You want a water? You want a water, Johnny? Okay. I'm going to come back. You have a list of 30 people written, okay? Do you need a pen and paper? You write 30 motherfucking names down. I'm going to get a water, take a piss, okay? I'll come back, and then we'll call them all, and I'll make you $250,000. How's that sound, Chuck? You guys see what I'm saying? You think this is a fucking joke? Drew, can you do this? When's the last time you done this? Never. If Mike Russin can do it, you sat with him in his office and did an interview with him. You interviewed with him, and he told you how he does this, right? What am I missing so we can tell everybody this? Because this is what Casey needs to be doing. You need to be doing. Fuck whatever else you're doing. What are you doing right now? That's a waste of your time. Whatever else you're doing is a waste. Do this. This is the money.
He always did the group me thing where they put their 2 names in.
Yes.
That's what it was.
The group me. You know about that, right? So how's the group me? Is it for personal
Well, same
recruits
thing
or
like you
everybody
said.
in the pipeline?
It's the same thing you said. Everyone puts their 2 or 5 into the group me, and then he calls them off of there. with the name and number and make sure that they give that person the heads up. He's gonna be calling with his cell phone number and all
Yeah.
this. Basically.
So let me ask you, is that the group me for,
I think it's a small team group me, like he has a personal group me, like a dynasty builder.
it's just for personals, just for
I
personals,
believe so.
right?
Yeah.
So do you have a pipeline group me?
I think that's what it kind of is. I don't.
So another thing on the side, guys, is you need to have a pipeline group me.
I agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
And whenever that, and then then you're gonna be able to pull it up, like, oh, I got 16 people in my pipe. Are you pulling up? What are you on more, GroupMe or Excel?
Yeah.
Right? To get to your pipeline right now, you gotta, for me, even like, I'm like, dude, I wanna go check and maybe, I got some fucking time. Let me call through Geo's pipeline real quick. I got some time. Let me see how these cats are doing. Let me get them pumped up. Right? Hey, it's been a while since the company overview. How's it going? Just want to touch base with you, get excited for your career. Hey, man, I want to do that, but I can't because I'm in my car and I'd have to go into my drive to the office, go up to there, log on in, pull up his dashboard, and then hope and pray that his dashboard's filled out with the pipeline in it. That's how I see your shit. I use the dashboard. So for me, that's difficult. So for you to call your pipeline, you got to do the same thing pretty much. Unless you guys have your pipeline like written down, you carry it everywhere you go, or what do you do to manage your pipeline right now, right? What do you do to manage it? It's not right in your pocket everywhere you go. And we need to be right here. So what they do is they have a group me for their pipeline, everyone that's hired, right? And you can name it whatever you want. Whatever you want to name it. What do you think will be a good one? If somebody's starting a new career, if someone's starting a new career.
People don't come here to land, they take off.
Yeah, you could call it,
Take off.
takeoff group, or opportunity unlimited. Whatever you want to call it, opportunity unlimited might be a good one, but that's going to be your, I wouldn't call it the pipeline. All right. So don't name your pipeline group the pipeline. Okay. But everybody should have a group me. And now it should be probably I would say just for Geo's team. And then the managers are in it as well. Okay. Because here's why. Like, let's say Hunsberger hires his personal, this Indeed person, right, that he got set. And his name's Chris. So Hunsberger hires Chris. So Hunsberger starts a group me for his people, right? So Chris is in this group me. But then Vince starts a group me for all his people. And obviously Hunsberger, Nolan, Reich, all those people are on your team. So all their personals are going to be in Vince's. So now Reich's personals are in Reich's pipeline, but they're also in Vince's pipeline group me, but they're also in Geo's pipeline group me. So we're going to have a brand new person who's in 3 different pipeline group me's. No bueno. Not good, right? So we want to have one organized pipeline group me per MGA team. All the managers are on it, and you can see who's on it. And you can see how many you have in your pipeline. Bless you, Blake. And when somebody passes, they post it in the group. Everybody congratulates them, and then you take them out.
What's the content?
The content?
Like the content of that, like what should that be based on? Like congratulating people passing?
Yes.
Exams?
Yeah, people passing the exam. Could be conversations like, hey, Johnny just passed the exam today. Chris took his test today, got a 60 out of 70. Anybody give him some advice? Study tips. You could post study tips in here once a week. And you got to think it should be they should only really be in there for a week, right? They really should only be there so the content will be the same content every single week that you're posting in there. And if they're in there for 2 weeks, they need to hear that shit again. Oh, you posted that last week, Drew. Well, you must have not followed the 10 tips because you're still in the group.
That would be a nice thing to introduce in the group me in the third interview and kind of explain that process to them.
Yeah, that'll be their first, in the third interview,
Move them from different groups. your
after
team.
you hire them, you move them to that group, yeah. Now, the next group me though would be your personals.
Where you going?
So you would have all the personals in a group me.
Hold on. My bad, bro. Thought this was muted.
It's all right. And here's what happens here is you add Marquise to the group me. He's brand new, right? Christina. And all of a sudden Marquise posted, here's my 10, Gio. I got 5 more coming, right? Now Christina's like, oh shit, dude, I better
He
get
made
on my
$3,000.
run.
He made
Right?
$3,000.
Yeah, he got 50. He just got 15 names. There's $3,000 right there, bro. Or no, that's more than that.
Yeah, 4 would be $3,000.
Yeah, 4 names would be $3,000. So whatever the guy made, the guy made freaking 10 grand. So that's a way for you to get that going as well. I would recommend that also to I don't know. I think we probably would want that to be as MGAs. So there's more names, okay? More names in it. So the MGA team has their people in it that are in their first 90 days that can get that 750 bonus for personals. You tell them you're only going to be in here for 90 days, right? For the first 90 days.
That's good.
This is their first 90-day group me.
Max out.
And it shows that, and that's the next one. That'll help you track all your first 90-day people. It'll help you track all the people that are getting the 750 right now.
Oh, legacy, that'd be cool.
The legacy, boom, the legacy, guys. That's your legacy group me right there, because that's how they get the legacy bonus, right? They call that the legacy bonus. Okay? So this will help with organization, I feel. Hopefully it does. So guys, I went through for everybody and wrote down, by the end of the year next year, what we should be looking like here. And, Gio, your whole squad, you should have, by the end of the year next year, man, I think I got you having like 5 MGAs, 8 GAs, and 19 SAs. So you and Vince got to make that happen.
Thank you guys.
8 GAs and 19 SAs. Now, you can do more than that, so don't just think you have to just fill only those positions. Okay, there's more positions available if you want to open them up. But from here, that's your job. So you have to think now, how is this going to happen? Where are these people going to come from? You have a whole year to get this done, right? Like Vince, I have you having yourself as an MGA and then having 2 other people as MGAs, having 3 GAs and 6 SAs. So you have to find these people and develop them up. Tommy, by the end of the year next year, you need to be an MGA with 2 GAs. So you need to find 2 GAs. And then also, we need to develop 4 SAs. So each GA has 2 SAs. Well, how long would it really take? I think by summertime, you can have, but way before summertime, bro, you can have at least 2 SAs developed, right? And that gives you the rest of the year to take those 2 SAs and develop them to GAs. And the easiest way to do that is like, imagine this. Imagine that Tommy is a GA and you have an SA, right? And between me and you, I'm your SA, and you're my GA. So between me and Tommy goes to me. He's like, listen, bro, all we gotta do is by the end of the year, we gotta get you to have 2 SAs developed. That's all you focus on. Me and you together, I'm the GA, you're the SA, plus we'll make our MGA help us too. and I'll make the RGA help me too. So, and I'm gonna go ask Tommy and make the fucking SGA help me too. So I'm gonna make Tommy help me, make the RGA help me, make the MGA help me. Plus, if they don't help me, I don't even need them anyways. I'm gonna do the damn shit myself and the essay. So between the SGA, RGA, MGA, GA, and essay, we have 6 to 9 months. Let's say you this happens, you become a GA in March or something. That means your essay steps up in March. So now you have the 9 months to get 2 people to be essays, which should only take 3 months to do. Right? So you have 3 chances at it, really. If you don't do it in the first 3 months, you got another 3 months. If those 3 months don't work, you still got the fourth quarter. You got the second, third, and fourth quarter to make it happen in this scenario. I'm trying to break it down. How simple is this, guys? And now, Tommy, you have another essay, and you got to do the same exact thing with them. So you and that essay got to get 2 people to be GAs by the end of, to be essays by the end of the year. That's it. That's it. That's all you got to do, right? That's like Vince going to Reich, and we Reich, he becomes a GA. Let's say he's a GA March, April, May, somewhere around there, right? He's a GA March, April, May, right around there. Hopefully sooner. Marvin got some people coming in. Marvin can bump up to an essay, maybe even sooner than that, right? So now between me, you, Gio, Reich, and Marvin, all Reich has to do by the end of the year next year is he has to get Marvin to have 2 essays. Last time I checked, Marvin just brought in his 2 brothers. I mean, come on. It's a family affair, family team over here. I love it. Keeping it in the family. So I'm trying to break this down for you guys so you can visualize and see this. I don't want it to be some just like, yeah, well, I'm going to try my hardest and hopefully I'll be able to just have like 10 people and I'll be an MGA at the end of the year. Like we have to have a strategy behind this, right? So for Blake, Blake is the same situation right now, man. If you fucking just drive this deal for the next 3 months, you can have an essay developed. Somebody's going to pop up. And honestly, bro, when I wrote it down, I wrote 3 essays down for you because I feel Elise, she should be an essay. I want to make her an essay. I want to go help the damn girl. I love her so much. She's awesome. Like someone like that, I want to help them get to an essay. I want that to happen more than, even she wants that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get her into the FBLA as soon as possible.
She got what it takes from what I see, man. Jay Vaughn, another one. He moved out here. He's ready to give it all he got, Yep. Raph loves the deal, right? Why would he not be a great leader?
And he is, and he's a great coach too. Great with people.
I can see that. I can see that. He would put his heart into it, care, right?
Yeah.
He'd do a good job. So literally, you can have 3 essays by March. Worst case scenario by March. Each of these cats, they put together 8K months over the next 3 months. And then all you got to do from there.
And try to get done by February. So.
Dude, now all you talk about with them is, hey, Elise, now all we're going to do is we're going to recruit, we're going to develop, and we got to get you 2 essays recruited and developed. We got the whole year to get this done. We got the whole year. We're going to get you 2 essays recruited and developed. And then you're going to be able to step up to a GA. And guess what? When Elise steps up to the GA, guess what you step up to? The MGA. And we did it the right way. We have a good team. Think about it. You have 2 essays. You got 1 GA. You got an MGA. That's all you need. Remember, when you get your MGA contract, that's all you really need. But when you get an MGA contract, it's a building contract. You know, it shows that you know how to build. So, hey, now you can be an MGA so you can keep on building, right? So remember, an SA is someone that can write $2,000 in a week, no problemo. Like if you're someone that's like, if even if it's your agent, if you go to your agent and you're like, we got to get 2,000 this week, and your agent just goes like this, oh, I don't know if I can write that. 2,000? That's like climbing Mount Everest. Like if they're looking at 2,000, like it's like climbing a mountain, right? They're not an SA. They're not in a position to be an SA. An SA is someone that goes 2,000, no problem. I get that done, no problem, right? So an MGA is someone that can get 4 hires a week, no problem. Like if I say, Tommy, you need 4 hires this week, and you're like, oh, I don't even know where I would start. 4 hires? What do you mean? How am I going to do that? I have to, what? I got to set interviews? Like, if you're lost and you have no clue how to get 4 hires in a week, not even close to being an MGA. An MGA is someone like, 4 hires this week? I got that. We'll get that shit. No problem. I got my team. I got personals. I got a system. I got recruiters. I got resumes. And you know how to do it. That's an MGA. That's an MGA, right? So those are the skill sets you got to develop over next year. Is you have to have a skill set and a system and a foundation that you can get 4 hires a week, no issues. Well, here's a good way to do it. If you have 2 SAs and 1 GA plus yourself, how many managers do you got? 4. That's each manager getting 1 hire a week. So it's if you have a good team and they're trained properly and you have a good culture, culture is the key. Culture is the key, guys. I've learned that. Man, going down there, I love the culture of the office. It's positive, but there's a culture of, like, some people have a culture of ALP. ALP is a culture. Some people have a culture of hiring. Hiring is a culture. So you want to have a culture of personal recruiting, right? We want to have a culture of dogs. We want to have a culture of positivity. We want to have a culture of writing big business. We want to have a referral culture. That's the culture that we are cultivating right now, and it will either help us or hurt us in the future. If we don't develop a referral culture right now, we might get by. But that's going to hurt us 2 years from now when Vince wants to have 35 agents and give them all leads. I'm going to say they're all going to get 1 lead. We only got 35 leads because nobody collected referrals over the last 3 years. You guys know what I'm saying? So if we don't do the referral culture now, we're going to get hurt, you know? Personal recruiting is how we're going to pass everybody up. So another thing, if we don't get the personal recruiting culture down now, next year, we're going to be stuck in the mud. Straight up, just stuck in the mud. Because we can hire all these recruiters. Paul's going to go through Indeed. But I'm telling you, Monster's going to run out of resumes one day. Craigslist is going to get flooded. Indeed's going to get shut down one day. Something's going to happen. And if we're reliant upon all these resumes and all these recruiters, we're dependent on them. So we have to have that culture of personal recruiting, or we will eventually get stuck in the mud. The teams that excel and explode, in fact, so one of you guys should call Mike Russin again and just talk to him again. Or Gio sat with him. What are some other pointers that Mike Russin gave you? Let's just see if we can get anything else that he does. I already went over. He sits them all in a room, right? He sits them in a room, has a whiteboard, sits them at a table, has a whiteboard, okay? And he goes over with them how the contracts work. And he says, when you're an MGA, and you have 10 people, you make 100% of their bonus. The average bonus is $240 a week. If you have 10 people bonusing at $240, that's $2,400 in bonus money. Plus your paycheck off of that's going to be about $1,000. you were making $3,500 a week without even writing any business yet. And that's only just getting 10 people to do some average numbers, right?
He said the key was, definitely you don't wanna like get them when they're too late, like after they seen a field day and it was a bad day or something like that, cause then they're gonna be like, dude, I don't know if I want people, you know what I mean? So catching them, and then Austin does a good job of this too, like catching them while they're in the pipeline
Yes,
before they even start training is like the most important thing.
yes.
Once they're in training, then they're like, I wanna see if I make money first,
That's it.
as opposed to, just in the pipeline. So I think that was key that he said that.
Well, if you do it in the pipeline, that's great because when they're out of the pipeline, only 1 out of 3 make it out of the pipe. So if you wait till they get out of the pipeline, you're only going to be doing this with 1/3 of the people versus the whole pipeline.
Mhm.
So we got to catch them while they're in the pipeline, because if you have 30 in the pipeline, you got 30 people we could do this with. But if you wait till they're out of the pipeline, now you only got 10 people you can do this with, because 10 out of 30 will come through. So that's huge. So part of the pipeline, guys, is maybe once a week, you do a little pipeline call with everybody. I'll do it if you want me to do it. If you guys are like, dude, Tommy, like, I'm big mom, blah, 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 blah. I think for the agency, it'd be best if you did it. Then I'll do it if you guys think it's best for the agency. Where once a week, they hop on and I'll go over that. And then I'll go over the 750 and I'll tell them to give us the names.
Mhm.
But I think you should probably do it because you're gonna have them put in your group me, all the names and everything. I really think you guys should do
You're
it.
saying we're like run a Zoom meeting every week to where, okay.
Yeah, I think we need to do 1 Zoom meeting per week with your pipeline to pump them up. Explain this to them and have them put personals in the legacy group me. So the opportunity unlimited group me, or whatever you want to call it, that'll be for everybody in your pipeline trying to pass their test. The legacy group me is for everybody in their first 90 days. Moving forward, now you'll be able to look and say, here's my pipeline. I got 14 people in there, 15 people, 16 people, 17 people, right? You can look at your pipeline everywhere you go. All right, let me see what else here. This is our hiring week this week, and then we got to crush with hires this week, guys. Next week will be the last week in hires for the month. So next week will be the last week in hires for the month. Next week's schedule. Next week's schedule we have on Thursday will be Thanksgiving, right?
Correct.
So what do you guys want to do with the call session? You want to move call session to Friday or Wednesday? We could set Sunday this weekend. We could set Sunday for Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then Wednesday for Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, I would say Wednesday. I would think would be better. Friday, for some reason, like I don't think it's the best time to call. Like,
Setting Wednesday for Friday, I mean, it's
it's a little far out though, but
a tough show.
Yeah, but-
Friday's Black Friday too,
But it
right?
plays the good part of the week. We should do Sunday, book for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, book for Friday, Saturday. Because you're gonna get excuses on these 2 days, not the weekend.
Friday morning call session as well.
Yes, definitely Friday one.
Same day. so
But you can use the holiday in the first 2 days as a good excuse for why you need to get out with them.
Yeah.
But if you do it afterwards, the excuse is gone.
Mhm.
They're gonna be like, oh, I'm busy, I'm doing this, right? Everyone's busy as shit on Black Friday, even though they can't go anywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone's gonna be home. Everyone's gonna be home spending money. We got the best Black Friday deals out here.
In my mind.
Everything they spend their money on is never gonna give them the money back. At least if they spend their money with us, they'll get it back.
Mhm.
So anyways, I got some other fire for you guys right now too. I'll go over, okay? But next week, I'm down. I think we should do that. This is what we've done in the past. It's what we've done in the past. It works. So we're gonna do Wednesday call session, Wednesday night call session. if people are in the office, right, if you guys are on the office, maybe like do a little turkey contest, maybe even get some turkey mashed potatoes for the team or something like that. Have like a little team Thanksgiving call session the night before. Maybe even tell everybody, since you're gonna get turkey tomorrow, we'll do something different tonight, get Vietnamese or whatever, you know, so, but have like a little team Chinese, you know? Like, what's that movie? The Christmas Story? Remember the Christmas Story? The dogs ate the turkey. The dog ate the turkey, so they went and got duck, right?
With the head on it.
So, yes, Vince remembers. So, but Thursday, obviously will be Thanksgiving. Friday, we could come up, do a call session in the morning, set same days. And that'll be the hoorah for the month. That'll be to close things out. Everything ought to be uploaded on Monday, the 30th, because it's the last day of the month. There is no 31st. So it has to be uploaded and sent off that day. So managers, make sure that we just have a game plan to check that business and get it sent off for yourself. You want to load this month. You know, you want your business to load this month, right? So I would check all the business that's written throughout the week, like Friday, make sure it's good. And then make sure the weekend business is clean to go on Monday and get sent off for the end of the month.
Upload daily.
Yeah, definitely want to do that. This week, we're behind halftime right now. We're probably at like 15,000 as an agency, 15,000. We need to do 50,000 this week. We want to do 50,000. So we got 35,000 to go. We've put up 30,000 over a weekend before. We've done it. I don't want to keep putting us in the $30,000 weekend positions. I don't want to have to put it be in a weekend and do. I'd rather us do 35 on Tuesday and Wednesday. I only need 15 on the weekend. Let's try that next time. If you guys are with me, let's try working really hard, putting all the effort and energy and focus, and like even just like mentally just saying we have to get this done by Thursday and just get it all done by Thursday for the week. And then we'll pick up the little bit that we need to pick up over the weekend versus being in a position like we are right now. So anyways, we do got to get 35,000 this weekend, and same day sits. Like if we can clean up 5,000 tonight, guys, if we can clean up at least 5,000 tonight, that'll put us at needing 30 over the weekend. I would like us to get 10 tonight. I think Gio's team should get 5. Josh's team should get 3, and Casey's team should get at least 2,000 tonight. And we should get 10,000 ALP tonight.
This morning.
Can you guys please focus on that for me? Tommy, do it. Lead from the front, man. Let's make that shit happen and give yourself a catapult into the weekend, man. So we can get that. That'll really help. So here's some fire. When you sit down with a client in Pennsylvania, they can't refer their friends and family to people for a free life insurance policy. They can't do it. So we've never done it before. So we're not the best at it. They call it rebating in PA is the reason why. They call it rebating. In Chicago, we can do that. In Florida, they do that. And what they do is they'll sit down with the client and they'll tell the client, because we're 100% union and, you were sponsored into the program, now it's your opportunity. They're giving you an opportunity to sponsor at least 10 other families or friends or family members to receive free, get this, Joe, they're actually allow you to give life insurance to your friends and family for free. You can give them a free life insurance policy. You don't pay anything for it. They don't pay anything for it. And right now they'll allow you to give each family member up to $2,000, and you can sponsor 10 families. So right now you can give away, talk about Christmas, you can give away $20,000 to all the friends and family that you care about. And what's nice though, is if they are married, we can also give one to their spouse as well. So really you can give away $40,000 right now, Joe. So who's the first person we need to get their certificate over to? This is what they're doing, guys. They're getting 10 referrals from everybody to give them free life insurance. Who's going to say no to that? right? What do you think? You like that or you hate it?
Like,
Oh,
I mean, it's already in our slides.
Yeah, it's in there. It says the 20,000 in there.
Yeah, it's already in the slides.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
It says give up to 20,000. That's why you're saying. I'm like, yeah, it's on the slide.
What?
What you're saying already.
I went down and they're telling me, they're like, oh yeah, Tommy. So I said,
on there.
Me llamo Angel Cocheres.
That's great.
And he says they don't never say American Income Life because it's Spanish. In the Spanish market, they don't, if you say life insurance, they get like this, right? You know, so he says, the Gonzalez Group, and then I smile. Then I say, and this, he's telling me how he did his presentation, you know, and he don't speak no English. So he's trying to tell me how he does it. You know, he's doing it real slow. But this dude's a G, man. He's a G. He makes he made $36,000 a month this year on average, this guy, right? And here's what he did. You ready for this? He started with the company and he worked for Beto Quintero. And then he wanted to leave Beto and go work for Hemerson, right? And Beto wouldn't let him. So he had to leave the company for a year, 1 year, and then come back and work for Hemerson. So for 1 year, he recruited and built his team and made no money. Just recruited and built this team. And when he came in, he started as an MGA this year in like March. And within 6 months, he's been making over $36,000 a month. He came from Venezuela, he's speaking no English.
I thought they were the same group.
No,
They
Beto.
were very similar, like the.
Well, Beto, Quintero, and Hemerson worked together. They were roommates. They were best friends,
Mhm.
right? And then they had a falling out. So
Wow.
so he ended up moving and starting his own agency in Texas, and then he ended up being able to open another one in Miami. You know, and because that was with Henderson and Tom Williams, they opened that one in Miami, and now they got Miami, Tampa, and Orlando, right? So anyways, that's what they're doing. And he's telling me, he's like, yeah, so then we just go in there, we tell them that you can give you can give $2,000 to each one of your family members, and I just assume the size. I said, who's next? Who's next? And he just writes their names down, and he gets the names, and they give them free life insurance. It's amazing, right? So leads, there's leads right now where we can do, he can generate us leads where, and we don't even need him to do this. I feel like we could do this on our own, okay? But check these leads out. He's going online and saying, click here if you want a free $2,000 life insurance policy. Click here for a free $2,000 life insurance policy. Then get this, it gets better. You ready? You ready? Hey, Joe, we have your certificate here. We had everything filled out for your $2,000 certificate. Do you have any other families do you have any other members in your family that you need one for? Oh, your wife as well? Okay, good. We'll have one for her. So you have $4,000 of life insurance now. For us to get you your certificates and go over the other benefit options for you, would you like to come to our office or would you like us to come to you? He has people coming to the office to get their certificates. He's not even leaving. He's staying right there. People coming and showing up.
We have certificates.
We get them if we know. If we don't have them, we should have them. If we don't have these certificates, we need to get them. Okay?
I
When
got
you're,
one, and it's for 1,000. Is it for 1 or 2,000?
it should be 2,000.
Should be 2.
Yeah, they should be 2,000.
Yeah.
So we just tell Jackie, make sure Jackie gets the $2,000 certificates, okay? And then what you do is you go into the home, fill out the certificates, and you bring them back, and we send them up to home office, and it's legit. They're gonna get covered. And we had people, he said he had people who passed away with it and paid out the $2,000, and it made a big difference for their family.
Every one of our friends' family should all have that too. Extra
Yeah.
$2,000.
Right? Guys, everybody should have this. It's an extra $2,000, you know? Even me, I mean, people who make a lot of money still want that extra $2,000.
Yeah.
Like I remember someone came up to me years ago. They're like, Tommy, if I could show you how to make a couple extra $1,000 a month, would you be interested in hearing about it? And I thought to myself, I'm making like 80 or 90 a month right now, but a couple extra thousand doesn't seem too bad. Let's hear about this. You guys feel me? If you got a guy that makes 80 or 90,000 a month and somebody offers him extra 2,000, 3,000 bucks and he'll take it, what do you think the guy over there that makes $3,000 a month would say? What do you think the guy that makes $5,000 a month would say? Hey, if I could show you, this is the line, guys, the key line, the age, if I could show you how to earn a couple extra $1,000 more per month, would you be interested in hearing about it? Who would say no to that? And if somebody does say no to that, they're not the right person anyways. That's the line you can say to a lot of people, right? If I could show you how to protect your family, would you be interested? Like that's the line. If I could show you how, would you be interested? If I could show you how to protect your family and save money on taxes, would you be interested? Isn't that what whole life policy does? Literally, what a fucking line right there, guys. If I could show you how to make sure your family was protected and all, or you flip it, you can even, if I could show you how to save some money on your taxes and make sure that your family is protected, would you be interested in hearing about that? Wait, you're going to show me how to save money on taxes? Oh yeah, let me hear about it. It's just, that's what old salespeople used to do, guys. That's the old sales tactic. Like they'll say, now, Tommy, if I could show you how to lower your electric bill, okay, and maybe even make you some money on the side, would you be interested in hearing about this? I'm like, all right, I know this motherfucker's trying to sell me something, obviously, but that don't sound bad. I would definitely like to hear how I can lower my electric bill and make money on the side. That sounds cool. I would be interested in hearing about that. Yes, please tell me more. You guys feel me?
Yeah.
If I could show you how, would you be interested in hearing about it? Wow, what a great line. You know what we're going to use this for? Business owners. So you know what they're doing in Florida now too? Hey, Joe, or Drew got appointments today, okay? Drew got 6 appointments. He's going to get in his car. Vince, you got appointments today. You're going to go see clients tomorrow, right? But dude, it's 4:00 in the afternoon. You got no-showed, right? You can't door knock. Who are you going to drop by? Drop by a business. When's the last time we dropped by a business and said, hey, business owner, if I could show you how to add some additional benefits for all your employees under your name, but it doesn't cost you anything at all, would you be interested? Hey, business owner, we work with a lot of different organizations. I've been able to successfully help many businesses in the area put great benefits in place for their employees without costing anything more to the business owner. If I could show you how I was able to do that for other companies, would you be interested? Yes? Okay, I'll come by tomorrow. You got time now? Here's what we do. So we're 100% union. We work with all these unions and organizations, we provide them with their guaranteed benefits, but also we provide them with no cost benefits. The first thing we give all of the employees is we give them a no cost, free life insurance policy for everybody in the group. Everybody in the company gets a $2,000 accidental coverage. Joe, how many employees do you have working here? 30? Okay, so for you, we would be able to give $60,000 of life insurance to all your employees here today. And if they're married, we could give them another $60,000 for their spouse. So we can give you can basically give about $120,000 of life insurance away today. On top of that, a lot of people have concerns with health coverage. We don't have anything that can, we don't have any health coverage, but we have a card that all your employees can have access to doctors, blah, 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 blah. Plus we do a free will kit, and all that. So you can go meet with business owners and think about this. Now you have a bunch of agents that are out there like lions, hunting. Vince, do you want lions or kitty cats?
Lions.
Right? If we got kitty cats, you know how kitty cats come eat? A kitty cat comes up to the door and they say, "Where's my milk?" Right? And they need mommy to give them milk. That's what a kitty cat needs. A lion goes out and hunts for themselves. We want to develop a bunch of lions who say, "I don't fucking need nothing. I got myself, and that's all I need." And a lion gets referrals in the homes. And a lion also can generate their own business. Imagine if we had a bunch of people who are running referrals who say, "I don't even need your freaking leads." And they're generating their own businesses. If they can get one business a quarter, like if they can get one business per quarter, it can set them up for the next 3 months. If your agent got a business that had 30 people that work there, they're set for the next 3 months of people to see and referrals and all that. So when they're out and about, we have to also start teaching people to talk to businesses. Hemerson's getting some training for this for the Spanish people. I'm just going to steal it all and put it in English for us. Right? So that's some stuff that they're doing over there. So I wanted to bring it to you. We got to start implementing this.
Tommy, as far as meeting with a business owner and trying to be the benefits representative for their company, getting all their employees, is there like a form that we could like a contract or anything that we could provide to them, like kind of like with the Teamsters letter, how all their employees get that, or would that be something the PR team would take care of?
Yeah. So I don't know. We probably wouldn't turn it over to the PR team. We would just do it internally. So we would get them all their certificates, and we would have to go meet with them all individually.
Yeah.
So you would kind of do that on your own. The best thing, I don't know. I mean, there's two different ways. You find a day when everybody's there, you could have them all fill out like some sort of request form, or you could have the owner just give you a list of everybody that works there, and then we could come up with a little letter that says, "Dear employee, we have teamed up with, Blake from, American Income Life. He is going to be calling all of you to schedule an appointment to get your no-cost benefits in place and your life insurance policy activated," right? So we could send a letter out like that, or you could say, you could find a day when everybody's there, walk around with like a sign-up sheet, have everybody sign up for it, so that's.
Speaking to what you said earlier, as far as providing the $2,000 of accidental death benefit, can we only do that in Chicago or Pittsburgh as well?
You can't do it for people who live in PA.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
has to be Chicago right now. They don't take that.
Like there's a generic group letter.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's on like the ARC or something. It's like a basic one that just kind of, or no, it's not on the ARC. It's like on our website. It just tells them, it's like a generic letter, talks about the supplemental insurance and the no cost benefits. And it's like, it's no specific.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, Casey's gonna send it out to everybody. Hey, make sure, never mind, don't worry about that right now. So nobody got anything from Paul on your side, just you, Gio got one. Vince, you didn't get anything from Paul yet? No.
I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or
No, I don't think so. I mean, you could
like we're on
ask.
the dashboards and stuff and there's just nothing in there.
Yeah, well, he just started doing it this week, so, I mean, how many did you guys get?
I ordered 3 and got 3.
You got your 3 already? Okay, all
Mine came, I got 2 on Tuesday and 1 yesterday.
right, so you're good. Blake, did you get all your 3? Tommy,
Yeah, I
did you
got
get-
3 and I said 2 of them. One for today, one for tomorrow.
All right,
So I gotta get ready for it.
all right.
They-
So everybody
I
got
saw-
them. Looks like everybody's getting them.
Very promising.
Maybe he was doing them like all at a time, like I'm gonna do all of Josh's first, then
That's
all
quite
of
possible.
Casey's, and then all of, maybe.
Yeah, 'cause I didn't get mine until yesterday.
We're running 3 groups right now, guys. We're running 3 groups, 4 groups actually, guys. Paul's running 3 groups a day. Every day now, just going. So they're gonna be coming in. And then also, we're still running our current group, because Zipper has people coming in there. So we got a lot of groups being ran this week.
Next week, are we gonna do just his groups?
Next week, we're just gonna do Paul's groups.
Okay.
So we're not gonna be doing us running our end, which means Drew isn't gonna have to come in here and play the group and get it all
Yeah.
set up.
For sure.
We ain't never have to really do
So
that.
when we book them, we just book them for the times that he has, basically.
Yeah, just send them the Paul's link, and it's only for like 1 day ahead.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to book it the next week, you have to tell them like, you have to send them the link next week. And
Okay.
something. Yeah. So guys, I mean, we got some good shit going on for next year. We gotta really just dive into developing and getting our supervisors developed here, get the next wave going. But I mean, dude, 2022, here's the income. I mean, freaking Gio should make at least 550,000 to 2022, bro. You should make 50,000 a month.
Pretty cool looking.
You should make about 40 to 50,000 a month minimum. Optional supplemental insurance benefit available, general descriptions.
That came with the AL plus, but that'd be great for a business to go over on top of getting.
We
2,000.
protect and service the needs of working families. At the time the AIL representative delivers and explains the AD certificate, the member will have the opportunity to apply for additional supplemental insurance available through American Income Life on a voluntary basis. Primarily covers freedom of choice. Yeah,
Great, huh?
this is good. Yeah. At the time that the AIL representative delivers and explains the AD&D certificate, the member will have the opportunity to purchase additional supplemental benefits. And then it lists them right here. Freedom of choice, term insurance, Head Start, accident.
That's excellent.
On there. That's cool. I think it's good, for sure.
Professional.
Great. That's really good. Yeah, Vince, you should be making at least $30,000 a month in 2022. No one should be making at least 200,000. Reich should make 200,000. Hunsberger 200,000. I got Casey. You should make 300,000 in 2022 if you do what you got to do in 2021. Blake, I got you at least making 200,000, bro, in 2022. So, but I told Vince, I said, probably in 2021, you're not going to make shit. Like you might make 180,000 next year, but you ain't going to make shit.
Investing back in companies.
Because all the money you make, bro, we're going to be putting it all back in so that the next year we can go boom. You know what I mean? That's the game plan. That's the strategy. Nobody strategizes like this, Tommy Whalen. People aren't going into 2021 like, listen, next year I'm gonna make 150,000, but really I'm not gonna make nothing. Because I'm gonna take it all and put it back in so that the following year I could make 300,000. Right? And then you make 300,000 for the rest of your life. And it goes and grows from there. But if you make 150 next year and we don't reinvest, then next year you're going to make 150 and then 150. And you're going to be stuck at that 150 when you could have just invested maybe 50 or 75, live off of 75, invest the other 75. And then the following year, because you put in 75, now you made 300, you made an additional 150 for the rest of your life. So it's crazy, right? So anyways, I got all that stuff planned out and it's not that difficult. We just went over some of the small things we got to do. Okay. So we're going to play some hoops today still. Hopefully we've got enough people to hoop. What I'd like to do though is on Mondays, guys, Mondays, we want to get dressed up, get everybody to the office, have food up here, have drinks, have coffee. You know, we got to get coffee up here and we got to get the culture more popping. And then we got to get more women. Women are kicking butt. Like, do you want to have top producer, Tommy Whalen? You want a top producer? You need to get a woman. You know, instead of Danny Ramirez, you need Daniela Ramirez. That's who we need. We need some Danielas. You know, that's what we need.
Everybody
need
needs
some
to
women.
mom.
Dude, we need them. We need them. I'm telling you, we need a bunch of women. Vince, come on, bro. You know, you see our producers, man. We have guys that produce, but these girls, man. Plus, it'll be good for the office culture as well. It's good for office culture, so it's not just guys. You know, we got to mix it up a little bit. Makes the guys want to work harder when there's a girl in the room. I'm telling you. So anyways, let's get out of here, man. Let's break for today. Good stuff. We're gonna play some hoops and all that. We gotta bring it home. Let's bring home the bacon this weekend, guys. All right. Let me know if you need anything. Cool.
Steven said it's gonna be 60. Do you want to play inside, outside?
Vinny, I'll see you guys.
No one said we're driving back for the game. You'll see us soon.
You're scared.